I am so excited for this video. If you followed along from my old channel, you'll probably recognize this. FYI, I did have a previous channel if you're new and didn't know. This is the collection Last Imperfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. This stuff is amazing. I've been using it for actually so many years when I was in school. This was just cheap, cheerful, such a good formula. It's really high coverage, but the problem for me is that it was always that tiny little bit too dark, and it would oxidize underneath my eyes. So I used it throughout many a year, not really caring and looking like a crazy person with pretty much orange concealer underneath my eyes. So over recent years I've still been using it, but more as like a colour corrector, because obviously it goes orangey, so it works as like a colour corrector for me because I'm very pale. And then I'd use my Urban Decay concealer over top. However, because everybody's been bumping up their game with the shade range, they have released a new paler shade, and if you could not tell by the smile on my face, I am so excited to try this. So this is the new shade from Collection, and it is Extra Fair in shade 0. This is the one that I originally had, which was in Fair 1. I'm so excited to get this started. I thought I'd do a comparison on both sides just so you can see the difference. I'm just really excited to give this a go. I hope that there isn't a change in formula, that it's still as amazing as the old one. I recently just tried Shape Tape as well, but I still go back to this. Like, I love the Shape Tape concealer, but this will always have a place in my heart. Before I go in, I just want to put the shades on the back of my hand so you can see the difference and we can see a comparison, and also I'll leave them dry so you can see what they look like when they settle down. I'm really not good at swatches. So this is what Fair 1 looks like on my skin. As you can tell, it's just that little bit too dark, so we're going to try Extra Fair 0 now, which seems to have a little bit more of a yellow undertone. Oh my gosh, this looks like such a better shade for me. So that is the difference. I feel like there could definitely be a shade in between those, but oh my gosh, it looks like this is going to be a winner. I can't wait to put this underneath my eyes. Like, such a freaking difference, and I'm so excited! No idea what sound just came out of my mouth, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put shade Fair on this side of my face just quickly, and I'm going to apply it the same way I usually would with my Ted Baker brush. This doesn't actually have like a number or anything. This came like a Christmas set, but it's just a really good like blending brush for me. I do that and then I go over it with a sponge just to make sure it is very blended. So I'm putting Fair over here. This is what the Fair shade looks like on me. It looks okay right now, but it will oxidize. It's more or less the shade of my foundation, which obviously I prefer to have a highlighted concealer. It doesn't look like it does a lot, but it does, you know, get rid of the blueness underneath my eyes. But we are going to see what shade 0 has in store. Ooh. I'm so happy. Lighting is changing because clouds are a-coming. Just have to bear with me because I'm using natural light. Feels exactly the same. You'll be able to see the oxidization now because you'll be comparing it to a lighter version. I'm really happy. I really like it. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping you can see, because obviously the lighting isn't the best condition because it's raining outside right now. But as you can see, this has a much more of a brightening look to it, and it looks so good. This is the side with shade 0, and I freaking love it. It's gotten rid of all the darkness under there and also concealed everything. There's no change in the consistency of it. Now, if I face front on, you can see that there is a lot of difference between this side and this side. So this side is looking darker. It's not looking as bright, and it's also looking a little bit more orange because it's oxidized. So it's not terrible oxidization, but sometimes it does go worse depending on what I'm wearing underneath it, so it does kind of counteract with different products sometimes. But I am like so over the moon. Obviously it's not the palest concealer out there, but I'm so happy that one of my favorite concealers has come out with a new shade. Like, I can't believe they actually did. They have pretty much dried down on the back of my hand now, and you can see there. So you can see the original is a lot more pinky, and then the newer one is a lot more yellow toned, and that is gonna be right up my street because I have yellow toned skin. Well, more of a yellow undertone. Like you can tell there's like a difference because it looks darker under my eyes and lighter here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually put the new shade on this side to kind of balance it out and make it look better. You know what, I thought the red would look nice with the black and white, but now I just feel like I look like I'm a murder scene. As you can't see the detail that it's roses at all, but oh well. Okay, so I've now finished up my face. It's been a few hours and I just wanted to give a few final thoughts. My thoughts are pretty much the same on this concealer. It hasn't changed. I still love it, and the fact that there's a paler shade now, it's just so much easier for me because I don't have to work around the shade and try and make it work for me. It now just does. I wish they would have brought out more shades and maybe a slightly paler one, because as this dries down, excuse all the rest of the stuff on my hand, as you can see it's just gone a little bit darker than what I would like for brightening. So hopefully maybe down the line they'll bring out an even lighter shade. But for now it does work and it's not so much of a pain to have to work around. I am so glad that they brought out a paler shade, and I hope this now means that there'll be more people out there who can use it, because it's an awesome concealer and I feel like people should be able to use it. I hope you liked this little comparison between the old and the new. I hope this kind of allowed you to gauge the shades a little bit more. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future content, because I'll be doing more stuff like this in the future. Also, if you do like these kind of reviews and these kind of testing videos, don't forget to click the little like button so I know, so I'll continue doing content like this, because I actually really enjoy doing this as well, and it's something that I haven't really done before on YouTube. So I hope that you want me to continue doing it, because I definitely want to. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Hopefully you stick around and you come back to see my next video. See you then. Bye!